Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Big Daddy Kelly, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, it seemed like he had that block again. He could not get through the fifth inning, and he ended up taking the loss because of it. Hopefully this time he skates through that fifth and can get deep in the ball.
Gene Segura, he comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Standing in now, David Peralta, drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And, you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period. And that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put him up 1-0.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. But the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt takes this the other way to right. Brown is there, one away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
A.J. Pollock steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a 500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Wellington Castillo will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. slapped hard the opposite way. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one was smoked.
Yasmani Tomas will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now.
And this is a move that could have really backfired if one of these guys gets thrown out. You don't want to help out a pitcher who's already struggling, but the double steal turns out to be a great call here, and now they've really got that guy in a bind out there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
You talk about hitting it where it's pitched. This pitch is away, so he just punches it to right field. Nice, controlled swing, and that'll score that runner from third easily. That's a great at-bat.
Jake Lamb will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Three runs already home here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Phil Gosselin stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, this is a manager's worst nightmare. Your starter's given up 6 hits now in the first inning, and he's really showing no signs that he's about to start figuring it out. You hate to make a change with this much baseball left to be played, but it seems almost inevitable at this point.
Ruby De La Rosa gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 1-1, here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 4, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ruby De La Rosa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, man. Duplicate that here.
Leading off the inning, Kiki Bones, and they'll need him to get something going here. De La Rosa sets his sights. Here comes the 3-2. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Rusty Red will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Here's the 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And there's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gosselin takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. We've got 9 innings to go.
Rico Black will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Full count, here it comes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pollock. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
J.J. Watts will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 1. Gene Segura will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
Push to the right side, and a base hit here to open up the second.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
David Peralta stands in following an RBI single this first time through. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Segura runs. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked. And it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
This is in the air out to right field. Brown on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Chubby Ali will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. De La Rosa gets the sign. 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta's under it. 1 down. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Into the box now, Shorty Mack in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. And this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
In now, Coco Brown. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 9.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. The pitcher, Big Daddy Kelly, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
Kiki Bones will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 3. Yasmani Tomas is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Jake Lamb is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and if this one's just a little closer to the line, this might be a base hit. But you'll see a nice job of covering this ball quickly on the mound, and he's able to shuffle it on to first base to get his man.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. Drilled to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Shot toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Kiki Bones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hit well on the ground to first. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Rusty Red.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusty Red. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Tomas is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting,
this crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Striding into the box, Rico Black earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. De La Rosa's ready. Full count pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 4-3. David Peralta is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Hard liner toward short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. He'll take the turn and head for second.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
No one out with a runner at second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. Smoke toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And another base hit right there. What else is new? We're going to give you another look at his line. That's a baker's dozen now. 13 hits he's allowed. It's like a nightmare out there, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping him close.
Skied into straightaway right. Brown is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. J.J. Watts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Gosselin is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Chubby Ali. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Line hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, that might have been ball 4 there, but he says, hey, I've got this bat in my hand for a reason. Sends it out to center field for a base hit.
before the 2-1 pitch here. Time called at home plate. In now, Antonio Moose. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. De La Rosa pauses. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Standing in now, Shorty Mack. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Coco Brown gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. 2 down, runners at first and second. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now the double steal is on here. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Big Daddy Kelly will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's taken him as far as he can go now. It's full 3-2.
You know, sometimes big pitches come very early in games, and this is going to be a big one here.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up onto first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. Score holds at 4-3. Yasmani Tomas will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Into the box, Phil Gosselin. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful. Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 4-3 game. Kiki Bones will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hit to first. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Rusty Red.
Rusty Red will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. High fly ball out to deep right field. Peralta going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, Rico Black. On the ground to third. Lamb is there. In time to first, and there are two away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
J.J. Watts will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Chubby Ali will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, if you haven't heard of this guy before, it's a name you may need to learn. That's his second hit of the game. This one goes for extra bases, and he may be starting to feel like he belongs here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Antonio Moose. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Five runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Gene Segura will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
David Peralta will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit to short. Black fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Paul Goldschmidt ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Daniel Hudson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Shorty Mack will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Hit out towards second. Gosselin comes up with it and reined in 1 away.
Well, you can see this is a changeup right here. He's got him out on his front foot, and you see him just sort of chop at this one right into the ground. That's going to be an easy play out there at second base.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Into the box now. Coco Brown to short. Segura has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Into the box, Big Daddy Kelly lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 5-4. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. A.J. Pollock is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Mack is right there. And the throw to first is in time. So the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2, here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Moose near the first base bag. Oh no, he missed it. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Trying to hold the lead. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. And this one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Only one in the inning for Arizona. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Kiki Bones steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura onto the grass, 1 out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Ready now, Rusty Red, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Rico Black stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
J.J. Watts will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Segura fields it cleanly, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. This remains a 5-all ball game. Nick Ahmed is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Nick Ahmed.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Brandon McCarthy is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brandon McCarthy.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Into the box, Gene Segura, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. McCarthy looks in. Here it is on 2-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Segura turns and goes to second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The right fielder, number 6.
David Peralta digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, sometimes if you're going to go out and try to win the game, you need to take some chances, and sending the guy from second was certainly a big chance. But it works out for him, so now they can take the lead here with something as simple as a fly ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Grounded to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. All even now, 2-2. Hot shot to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Well, this has been a tight back and forth game, so you'd hate to have it decided on a play like this, but He picked the wrong time to make a mistake of this magnitude, and that lets the go-ahead run come in to score.
In now, Wellington Castillo. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Fielder number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2. Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 5. Dominic Leone is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ball game to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
Andrew Chafin is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Stepping in now, Antonio Moose. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Shorty Mack, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in there.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Yasiel Puig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First and second now, one man out. Flipped out the other way towards short. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Ninth inning straight ahead. And we're all even now at 6-6. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. CJ Pack will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Jake Lamb will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
To 2-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 15, second.
He is fired up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready on 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Well, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Chris Owings will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
16, Chris Owings.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. In the air now, out to right field. Brown over to his right. 2 down.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Before the runners go, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High and deep to left center field. Red going back on it. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump ahead by 3.
Oh, and he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up.
Just checking.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Wellington Castillo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. The run scores from second, and he'll get in there safely. And to score is the runner from first.
And if this was going to be fair, it wasn't going to be fair by much.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Tomas. Smoke toward third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Dodgers 6. Tyler Clippard will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Tyler Clippard.
Striding in to start the ninth, Kiki Bones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Rusty Red is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tomas has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Rico Black makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.